Update. Am I the asshole for proceeding with the divorce, even though my kids say they'll never speak to me again? It's official. Tom told the girls about me sleeping with Doug. I knew it was coming, and to be honest, things couldn't get much worse between me and my daughters anyway. They weren't speaking to me before, and now they're even more entrenched on their father's side. They see me as the villain in all of this, and nothing I say seems to change that. They've made their choice, and it feels like I've lost them completely. Last week was my week at the house, and as usual, the girls stayed with Tom instead. The arrangement where we take turns living in the house with them was supposed to help ease the transition for the girls, but they refused to stay with me during my weeks. That leaves me with a lot of time to myself in an empty house. I've tried to stay busy, reading, working, trying to distract myself from the heartbreak of losing my family. I've been reading a book series I'm completely addicted to, but last week, as I was settling in to dive into the latest installment, I dropped my iPad. The screen shattered, and while I usually read ebooks, I really hate reading on my phone. It just doesn't give me the same experience. I remembered that Tom had an old iPad stashed in the office, one he hadn't used in years, so I figured I'd use that instead. I went and dug it out, charged it up, and waited for it to turn on. I wasn't prepared for what I found. When the screen lit up, I was floored. Tom had been using that iPad to message women for years. The messages were still there, sitting in the apps he apparently forgot to delete. During our entire marriage, Tom had been cheating on me. There were messages to multiple women, detailing his affairs in graphic, heartbreaking clarity. Some of the women were escorts, but most of them were women he'd met on dating apps. There were pictures too, intimate, explicit pictures that made me feel sick to my stomach. I sat there, scrolling through years of betrayal, feeling numb. All this time, I thought I had married a man who made one terrible mistake, or two, as I'd recently learned. But the truth was so much worse. This wasn't just about the two affairs I had known about. This was a pattern of infidelity that spanned the entire course of our marriage. He had been lying to me, hiding this life from me, while pretending to be the perfect husband and father. I don't even know how long I sat there, reading message after message until it finally hit me. I have all the ammunition I need to completely destroy Tom. I could take this to the girls, show them the truth about who their father really is. I could expose him for the liar and cheater he's been all these years, and maybe, just maybe, I could get my girls back. But I won't do it. I can't do it. As much as I want them to see the truth, I know it would shatter their world. They already see me as the villain, and while that breaks my heart, I'm not willing to destroy the image they have of their father to save myself. They think they can trust him. They see him as the steady, reliable parent in their lives. If they found out the truth, if they knew that he's been lying to all of us for so long, it would devastate them. And I can't be the one to do that to them. I'm their mother. My number one job in this life is to protect them, even if that means protecting them from their father's lies. I don't want to be the one who rips their world apart. I've already lost them, but at least they still have the illusion that their father is the man they believe him to be. I can't take that away from them. Am I wrong for wanting to protect them from the truth? For letting them believe that their father is a good man, even when I know he's not? I know that if I showed them the messages, if I let them see who he really is, it might turn everything around. But the cost is too high. I would rather they hate me forever than force them to see the man their father truly is. So, here I am, sitting with the knowledge of everything Tom has done and knowing I'll never use it. He'll continue to spin the narrative that I'm the one who broke our family apart. He'll use my night with Doug as a weapon against me. But I'll keep the truth to myself because protecting my daughters means more to me than winning this battle.